The first thing, the most fundamental to be understood, is that you are already in God. It is not a question of being in God, you are already there. Just as the fish is in the ocean, you are in God. God simply means the existence, that which exists. In ancient Hebrew, the word God stands for that which is. G stands for that, O for which, and D for is, that which is. The word God is tremendously significant. It does not indicate a person. It simply indicates a presence. And the presence is everywhere. Life is synonymous with God. The universe is synonymous with God. To be is to be in God. There is no other way. To breathe is to breathe in God. There is no other way. To sleep is to sleep in God. And to wake up is to wake up in God. There is no other way. You can choose to sleep, but still you are in God. You can choose to forget God, but still you are in God. You can choose to deny God, but still you are in God. Not to be in God is the only impossible thing. The only impossible thing, I say. So it is not a question of becoming worthy. But I am not saying don't become worthy. I am not saying be lazy, lousy. I am not saying become an escapist. I am not saying don't contribute to existence. But your contribution to existence should not be a means to reach God. That's what I am saying. Your contribution to existence should be in gratefulness. That you are already in God. It should not be a means to reach because you are already there. It should be an overflowing of joy because you are already there. Be very clear about the distinction. Share your joy, your love, your ecstasy. Make life as beautiful as possible. Just out of thankfulness that existence has chosen you to be, that you are allowed to be, that you are given life. What else can you do? If you can sing a song, sing it with your totality. If you can paint and put your whole heart in it. If you can dance, dance to abandon so you disappear completely in the dance. And there is no more any dancer, but only the dance remains. But these are not means, let me remind you, to reach God. These are just our poor thanks, our heartfelt gratitude. Prayer is true when it comes out of gratitude. Prayer is false when it is just a means to persuade God, to seduce God, to ask for something. Even if you are asking for godliness itself, then too your prayer is full of desire. And when prayer is full of desire, it is too heavy, it can't have wings. It can only grope in the darkness of the earth. It cannot soar high in the sunlit sky. When prayer is without desire, it has wings. It can reach the ultimate. And when prayer is without weight, when it is out of thankfulness, not desiring anything, but just to show your gratitude for all that has already been done for you. You say, is it enough for us to just be? But my gut feeling is that I need to do something to be worthy, to contribute, to give. It is not a gut feeling, it is just what has been conditioned in you by society. The society has been telling you continuously, persistently, day in, day out, from your very childhood. In the school, in the college, in the university, in the church, the priest, the politician, the parent, the professor. They are all joined together in one single conspiracy to give you the idea that, as you are unworthy. You have to do something. You have to prove yourself. Then only will you be worthy. This is the strategy of society to exploit you. This is society's ugly way to make slaves of you. Not creators, but slaves. But in beautiful, sophisticated ways, you have been conditioned. Beautiful words cover very ugly realities. The ugly reality is that society wants to use you as a slave. Society wants to manipulate you. Society wants to control you. It manages it in two ways. On the outside is the state, the policeman, the magistrate. They enforce laws, but laws can never be absolute, and man can always find ways to defy laws. Then society creates another safeguard. It creates a conscience in you. It goes on hypnotizing in you, saying again and again that you have to be worthy. And the helpless child has no other way than to oblige, than to surrender. His whole life is at stake. He cannot survive on his own. He has to depend on his parents. He has to continuously watch what they want, what they appreciate, what is rewarded by them. If it is rewarded by them, then he is worthy. He feels good. If he is punished by them, he feels unworthy. He feels bad about himself. Slowly, slowly, the idea settles, sinks deep in your heart, becomes almost your second nature that just to be is not enough. Trees are enough, animals are enough, birds are enough. Only man has this stupid idea that just to be is not enough. It is a very cunning tactic to destroy the freedom of the individual, to destroy the self-respect of the individual, to create in the individual a deep guilt feeling. It has gone deep, certainly, so deep, that you misunderstand it as a gut feeling. It is not a gut feeling at all. But I am not against being creative, remember? I am all for it. I want my people to be creative, but for a totally different reason, with a totally different intention, with a totally new motive. I want you all to be creative. I don't want you to escape to the monasteries. I want you to live in the world, and live fully, and live the whole spectrum of life. Bring your total potential to expression. Bloom in as many ways as possible. Because only then will you feel fulfilled. But this has not to be a means to attain something. This has to be just an expression of your joy, of your celebration. Then the quality changes.